Well, how many of you want to go ahead and piss a Shedeur Sanders fan off today? Well, let's go ahead and get started. Dillon Gabriel last night went crazy, and I don't want to say went crazy. He was just really, really good and really efficient for that offense, and it got people thinking on social media today, is Dillon Gabriel the starter of the Browns? Could he be? Was there a fair competition? I'm not sure, because Taylor Green actually came out and looked pretty good too, but more so with his legs than anything. But if you're talking about holistically a quarterback that went out of there and managed the game and took chances and looked really good, 180 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half, to me makes the conversation very compelling in that Browns front office. And really, Todd Monken should probably put his foot down and really choose who he wants his quarterback to be, because I think Dillon deserves to have a little say-so and what goes on as far as that quarterback room. And that definitely made it really, really interesting. It's funny that the guy that's been the most quiet, that's handled things the most professional way as possible, and is not a distraction, is now a distraction in a good way, right? But it's not being talked about enough in the light of those 3 quarterbacks, and a lot of people are clamoring saying that there wasn't a fair competition. But let's dig into the film, man, piss some people off, and show you how good that Dillon Gabriel was the other night. The first thing that I want you guys to notice on this first play is the fact that Dillon Gabriel is playing under center. So I made a tweet on Twitter that said the Raiders should reach out to him because he's possibly a better quarterback to run Kubiak's system. But what you're going to see here is a high-low concept, right? And he's going to hit of course, the low, which I think this is Gage Larvadain. But they do a lot of this play action type stuff here. I wish he'd work on selling this fake a little bit more, but I understand. I think this was his first snap out there. So, if we're gonna critique everything here today. So obviously offensive line, running backs, tight ends have definitely sold this defense to come towards the fake side of the play, where he faked it to the running back, right? Gonna roll out here, get it to Gage Larvadain. This is just an easy high-low concept to get them a first down and push downfield. So nothing to completely write home about. Just, a great play call here after they ran the ball a couple times just to open the pass game up, get it to the fastest player on the field here for a first down. All right, so the next play here, push the ball downfield, got into obviously the red zone, ready to score a touchdown here on 1st and 6. And this is the type of stuff that J.J. McCarthy couldn't do in his game. Not to slander that man, but just saying. So you're going to fake the handoff yet again. Again, focusing on this high-low concept, right? But we got a guy underneath. And again, the offense, got to give them a lot of credit here. The offense is selling this fake beautifully. Cut this in half. You see nothing but white jerseys here that are in open space, right? This guy kind of trips up. But as we're seeing the blue jerseys get this way, we're just going to dump it off right now. Again, one thing to notice here that a lot of people I don't know why they don't call this out. Dillon Gabriel is a left-handed quarterback, so this is technically backside to him. And of course, here come the complaints. Oh, he's too short. This guy couldn't even get to the ball because he lobbed it up, put a little touch behind it, and I think his name is Foria, goes in and scores the first touchdown of the day. Really good play. Again, nothing too special here. Just trying to show you the high-low concepts that Todd Monken and his offensive staff have drawn up. Got him in open space away from the defender, and he was able to kind of stick it in there, even though there was 6 guys here. So really good touchdown pass. All right, yet another fake handoff, play action pass situation going on here for the Browns yet again. Again, we're focusing on these high-low concepts, these level concepts here. Going to fake the handoff again. Would have loved him to get all the way in there. But one thing to notice for play action that a lot of people just don't talk about, you don't really have the time to process the field. So a lot of these short intermediate concepts are really important for a quarterback on play action. Whenever you see a lot of, seam passes and just one guy over the middle, you really put your quarterback in the bind by not stretching the field out. within 5 to 10 yards. He's not able to get his helmet turned around fast enough to go through his progression 1, 2, 3. You might get through 2, right? Get here, handoff is pretty poor, so we're not gonna, talk about that, but kind of wants to get turned around real fast so he can kind of get through his progression, right? Because you're losing line of sight to, guys getting off the line of scrimmage. This guy's locked up. Again, always tell you guys, worry about your triangles, where your defenders at. And then of course we got this guy spread out, and you're going to have to fit this ball in between 2 defenders while the tight end is locked up. This is a really good matchup. This guy's like 5 yards off the ball right here. Easy to go ahead and lock this and level this in for Gage Larvadain to get down the field. Really like this pass from Dillon Gabriel, right? Handoff could have been better. Sits there square in the pocket, got really good pressure up front from his offensive line. Edges are nowhere near, so there's no need to panic. Linebacker comes down, tight end is off, and as soon as you see this guy 5 years off the receiver, you're going to fit it right in there, right up the seam in the middle of the field to, get you a good first down. This is stuff that you like to see out of a pro quarterback for sure. And for all the people that say, oh, Dillon Gabriel can't throw down the field, well, he definitely can. Just playing in that Kevin Stefanski system just was not up to par in my opinion. All right, what we want to see here is some front side stuff. Now let's throw him a little favor, get a little motion out to see exactly where the man-to-man matchup is here. So 87 motions out. You're gonna have this inside, this nickel corner, pick him up, and now you're on a one-on-one matchup. Kind of looking down here to see what this drag route is going to give you. It's not going to really give you anything. Defenders, again, worrying about our triangles here, right? Got 2 one-to-one matchups, and we have a safety that's super deep in this matchup. So you can either take this guy, would have been a really good matchup here, or you get this guy right off the break. He's going to get this guy right off the break. Perfect pass, right up the seam. Love the concept from them. Kind of another, leveled out concept is here. Really good block and didn't panic. Stepped on the other side. They weren't about the pocket presence stuff as well, especially being under center. Fernando Mendoza take notes, right? Gets the block picked up, understands the pressure is this side. Get yourself open here and just let this thing rip front side. There you go. Dillon Gabriel with another first down. All right. I love the manipulation that can get done at quarterback here. So another little play action, but we're going to have a motion out to the other side to see if we can kind of break this defense up. Linebackers follow. So that's all good because you know where your targets are going to be here. Main target, we're going to hit this guy. Play action, fake it off, and roll out to this side. 85 picks up, 87 is here. We got a little bit of an open field matchup here, which this is where this corner is going to veer down even off this route. That's going back. He thinks that maybe probably he's going to hit one of these guys open. Look at 87. He's got pretty much open grass, and this is where the corner panics, puts his eye on this side, wants to make sure that 87 is not getting open on this play whatsoever. Linebacker drops back as well. He notices this, and he's got pressure in his face, leaving 38 open right here on the sideline. Do I actually think that this would happen in an actual first-team defense? I'm not sure if Christian Gonzalez is going to be playing this far down. He's probably going to keep with this man noticing that 3 of his teammates are here and they can just live to see another day. They're on the opposite side. They're on the Brown side of the ball right here. So, but really good pass from Dillon Gabriel on the run, not high. Again, I look at J.J. McCarthy not being able to make this type of throw. He's just going to put way too much mustard on it and overthrow. But Dillon Gabriel gets it out. Running back gets up the field. I think this is like a 50-plus yarder right here to get them into the red zone. Love this play. Who said Dillon Gabriel couldn't throw, deep or throw more than 8 yards? This is the type of stuff that just people don't understand. So as long as this corner sits here and this safety is late to pick this seam route up, this is where Dillon Gabriel is going, right? Does have his check down here. You can move the defense at the second level here. Again, another kind of levels concept. And the safety's just playing deep. I'm not sure why he didn't play more towards the, the backside here, where this would be Dillon's backside, right? 48 gets picked up there. I mean, there's a lot of green grass here and a lot of blue jerseys. It's too far away, lets this man open, and Dillon Gabriel makes him pay by going over the top. Really good route by the wide receiver, faking that outside leverage, getting back inside. On this pick, which is super important, let this guy sit. Throws it up, gets it right to the receiver. They get down in the red zone again and score another touchdown on 2nd and 8. I mean, could have Dillon Gabriel have played better? I'm not saying that this is the most amazing defensive performance or offensive performance, but if you need somebody to manage the game and to take chances every once in a while, he showed that he could be under center and play within, a pocket that's had a little bit of trouble and just get the ball up and get it downfield. So as you can see, man, very efficient, not anything that's going to blow your socks off. But when you talk about looking like an NFL quarterback, taking what the defense has given you, and for the people that said that he didn't play play third stringers, which is not true. He played the second stringers. Just look at the depth charts, compare them, and look at the stats and the people that were actually in the game. We kind of tell you the whole story from there. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, man. Do you think that the Browns should really consider that these next couple of weeks we really have to probably crank the competition back up and not be so brash and to just giving Deshaun the starting role, or thinking that Shedor's deserving to come in after Deshaun would eventually mess up? Again, I don't think it's, for Deshaun's situation. It's just when he messes up and Shedor or Dillon comes in. But let me know what you guys think down below, and we'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace.